Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing well today. So, a little message was coming through about January. And in January, everybody feels fat, broke, and tired. Fat, broke, and tired. Almost every January. Why is that? Well, it's because we go into this momentum, this energetic momentum, starting after Halloween, building up through the holidays. And it requires us to more social events, requires more outlay of money for gifts, food, travel expenses, family obligations. We eat a lot more because we're not as scheduled. We have many more days off during that holiday, or we're trying to cram in celebratory foods that we don't normally eat in a 24-hour period. And then we try to go back to our steady schedules. And it just F's with everything. And then in January, you feel the sluggish, toxic physical body. You feel the sluggish, toxic financial body. And you feel the sluggish, toxic, emotional body. And it just creates this fat, heavy, broke-ass, horrible feelings in so many people. Nobody jumps for joy when they get the credit card bill or when they open the computer and see, holy smoke, I didn't realize I bought that many gifts. Or bought that much food to pay for everybody else's dinners and celebratory functions that I went to. Oh my goodness. And then what do we do with our diet? We just, and then in January we think, I'm gonna, and then by February it's like, So what can we do to help ourselves in this moment, moving into this holiday? Okay. Now, you notice how I didn't mention the energetics of what's going on energetically, right? Because that's just going to take you. That's going to you're just going to fall off your tightrope. Let's not do that. Okay. And let's not test your survival skills. Anywho, what can we do moving forward? We can connect with our breath and expand oxygen to every orifice, every cell. We can plump up with oxygen and send it to every which direction in our physical, energetic, mental, spiritual, and etheric bodies. We can allow that expansion to sustain us, creating a parasympathetic response of more calm. So the stomach is not in knots. The nervous system is not short circuiting. And food and drink can flow more gently and easily through the body. When we're in these calmer states, we make better choices. We can stay in more of a place of appreciation and gratitude. So we're not picking up the next roll and ingesting. We can be mindful when we're out of celebratory situations to maybe be more lectin-free, gluten-free, dairy-free, the lectin foods, just look it up. And then pay attention when we're in celebratory situations to meet and greet people from the heart space versus the mental space. What do I have on? Do I look good enough? What does everybody else have on? What's the conversations? How do I fit in? How do I feel about myself? Do I feel really, yuck, yuck, yuck? Am I going to see people I don't really want to see? Am I going to be forced to do this, forced to do that out of obligation? Instead, Look at every situation as an opportunity to practice your spiritual athletic tools. Expand the breath, slow your roll, smile, speak when and after you've asked Spirit, what is my conversation here? What is my input? Maybe it's just to be in physical resonance with someone else's frequency and just smile and take in the information and not feel like I need to comment, fix, repair, or uplift anyone else outside of just being physically present and in a space of being neutral. And loving myself for having the tools and loving myself for taking the action to play with this tool and the tools to really step in to your human self, to activate your human self. Your spirit is housed in your human. The human must take the spirit on its journeys. So this is what the spirit looks like when the physical body isn't paying attention. You're the grown adult, the wiser one. You tell a child, do this, do that, and they head in the opposite direction, fall down the stairs and bang their head. Or you have to chase after them, turn them around into the other direction. So that's when we're looking at the division of what the spirit is probably shaking its head when the physical avatar starts to go in the opposite direction, when the spirit is saying, no, wait a second. I'm supposed to experience this. Where are you going? You're avoiding me. You're avoiding your spiritual connection. You're avoiding your missions and purposes by not listening to your spirit because you're so busy running around thinking that you're divided. And then your soul's there recording it all going, oh, Lord, okay, how can we get her to start over? Well, hey, maybe I can get a message to the guides next to her. And maybe that person will filter through a message to her or to him. That's how it works. That's how you get your messages. And then you can do a 180 or a 360 or a stop, drop, sit, connect. Okay? If you want to receive really good messages, be the messenger by listening to your spirit physical avatar. Don't overstuff it and tax it with toxicity foods, thought foods, energetic foods, etc. If you really don't want to go to a family thing, ask yourself why. If you choose not to because you have free will, if it's going to be detrimental to your spiritual growth and you need to sit it out, own that. If you feel like you need to override that and go, then align yourself to the best of your ability to be fully present with each breath and each step and each intake and outtake. Okay? Readjust, calibrate, do your work, and just maybe, you could have some pleasant occurrences, and just maybe, come January, you may not feel some of the feels that you have felt in previous Januaries and Februaries. You're walking, living, loving columns of light. You own it. You have to control it. Set your dial. Look at my other videos. Please like, subscribe, share, leave me a comment. Go to my website, Embodiment of the Soul. Book a session. Let's go through it. Let's help to skill it, hone it, master yourself by knowing yourself and owning yourself. All right? So have a fabulous day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.